we were approached from a contractor from Texas who had said there was probably a better way of doing domestic hot water recirc balancing than using manual balancing valves, which is only good for one set condition. At the time, we'll say 15 years ago, there was just manual balancing valves out. So they were looking for a way to help make more efficient the domestic hot water recirc tubes. Patent process was a little bit arduous. It took about 6 or 7 months because what we had to do was get down into fine detail with exactly how the thing operated, what its use was, what its design intent was for, and be able to describe in more common terms so that the patent attorney was able to file them. So yeah, once it got introduced, it was up against its main competitor, which is a manual balancing valve, and what ended up taking place was through word of mouth and through some certain representatives that we were already established with. They were able to put them out in the market. One of our first setups was the Presidential down on City Line Avenue in Philadelphia. It's a 12-story apartment building, and the building maintenance manager there was able to allow us to go in and replace all the manual balancing valves they had with CircuitSolver. And what he found out was he had 2 buildings, and both of them being empty, just starting with that 1/16 horsepower recirculation pump. Found it only took 24 hours for it to come up to be fully balanced on its own.
Hello, I'm Jim Tyler, Vice President and Mechanical Engineer with EAPC Architects Engineers. I've been with EAPC for 26 years, and the last 10 years we've been specifying CircuitSolver. We use CircuitSolver in all of our projects that require recirculating hot water, including hospitals, clinics, higher education projects, K-12 projects, and multifamily housing projects. On all of our projects, we try to be as energy efficient as possible, and that's one of the main benefits and why we use CircuitSolver. It's a much more energy efficient way to design a recirculating hot water system. We also get great support from our local manufacturer's representative, Brecky Sales in Minnesota. We will continue to specify CircuitSolver in all our projects, and we look forward to another successful 10 years and beyond.
But then someone recommended us. I went out there and I said, this is a perfect job for CircuitSolver. We took out the old balancing valves, the old standard manual balancing valves, and put in CircuitSolvers for half the price of the other job. The system worked perfectly after that, and as a matter of fact, the building engineer and manager had a standing ovation at the next board meeting because it was 12 years with people that were having hot water issues that they couldn't solve. With the CircuitSolver, there's nothing to adjust. We purchased these units based upon the return temperature that we want. 110, 115 was usually the correct temperature. And they just work. And the system's self-balancing without anyone having the capability of thinking they know what they're doing when they're adjusting an adjustable valve.
It was very evident right off the bat that we had something special, and CircuitSolver was different than all the other balancing valves on the market. And so it's been a staple for us at Brecky Sales to write proprietary specs, not only for all of our products, but CircuitSolver for sure. And it's gotten us into some engineering firms that we maybe weren't so strong with in the past. One thing I would really strongly encourage, and that's to go after proprietary specs with all of your engineers. Don't be bashful about it, go after it. I mean, you have a product line that's unique in the industry, and if you have that relationship, or if you're building relationships with engineers, CircuitSolver can really possibly get you in there where maybe other product lines you weren't very successful with. Because of the versatility of the CircuitSolver and the uniqueness and all of the different variations that we have, I think you can write some really great specifications and control your market that way. So that's what CircuitSolver is meant to Breike Sales. Is another great product line, high quality, different, unique, and we've been able to write a lot of proprietary specifications.
Yeah, we were introduced by CircuitSolver by one of our engineers in the marketplace. He thought this was an innovative product, and at the time there were really no balancing valves in the market that were like this, and he thought it would be a good idea for us to look at it. So after the engineer introduced us to the product, we did our own research. We investigated the product, we met with the company, we wanted to see more about this innovative product that nobody had heard about. Upon doing our research, we found that this is a one-of-a-kind product that really matched well with our line card. CircuitSolver is 100% different than all of our competition. It is truly a game changer in our industry. It offers a technology that has not been implemented by many other competitors, and frankly our first mover advantage has created an enormous opportunity for us and really distinguish us in the marketplace. I'd love to share the fact that you guys are a great company and that you have supported the reps through and through, and you really recognize the opportunity and been a trailblazer in balancing valves and frankly kind of revolutionizing the plumbing industry.
Plumbing industry has to kind of catch up with the HVAC industry. The plumbing industry is well behind the HVAC industry when it comes to electronics and controls and sensing, those types of things. So I see for us and for the plumbing industry over the next 5 to 10 years to really make a big impact on sensing and controls and using electronics more in plumbing.